I want to bring in the family members of one of the most prominent Epstein accusers, Virginia Roberts Giuffre. She died by suicide earlier this year. Her brother and sister-in-law are with us now. Sky and Amanda Roberts, we're very grateful to have you here on such.
She did it. She did it. She paved the way for the survivors to continue to come forward and to continue to fight. And it means everything to us today. I mean, it's unanimous. There was only one nay on the floor. I think it represents how the American people truly feel about this, and that it's time. It's time to give healing to the survivors, but it's also time to give healing to so many other survivors out there, including many Americans that have a very similar story, even though it's not Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. So, you know, we're so proud of her today. It's a win, and we got to take those wins, you know, because there's a lot more work to continue to do.
What do you think Virginia would say if she were here today?
I don't think I could say that on live television, honestly. I think she was just such a firecracker, but I think she'd say, we're doing it. And she would look at her survivor sisters and tell them everything that they've done, everything that they've been fighting for together was not in vain. And I think she would feel so much joy today, and like the camaraderie with her survivor sisters today was so powerful, and it was so special to share this moment with them.
Scott, for both of you, there may still be a road ahead. We just had that conversation about what could happen in the Senate, and then it's got to go to the president's desk for him to sign it in the law. How are you both thinking about the road ahead from here?
I think it's a marathon, and it's been a marathon. I mean, you're talking about decades worth of abuse that is now coming to surface, and they're finally getting accountability for that, or acknowledgement, right? Today was a big acknowledgement, but it needs to go through the Senate. We need unanimous votes through the Senate, and then it is going to go on President Trump's desk. I mean, we are very hopeful for that. But there's a lot of fight left, because the first step in the healing journey, or just in this journey of justice, is acknowledgement first, and then it's accountability. Once we do get the files released and we do uncover the names of some of the most rich and powerful politicians and financiers and world leaders, I mean, it's time to hold them to account, whether that's social justice or whether that's true justice, which is our legal system.
Scott calls this a marathon. Amanda, is that how you see it?
I think that's what I said today in speaking with many members of the House and the Democratic Women's Caucus and some of the Republican representatives as well, is that we've been running this marathon by ourselves, and we need you to run it with us. No matter what hurdles may happen even after this, we need you to run this marathon with us. We need you to carry this load, and if we can do it together, then we can push this through, and it's time. So I think it's why it's so important when these wins do happen. It gives you rejuvenation to keep going. You know, it's exhausting to reveal that emotional trauma every single time. So I think the ask today was, no matter what happens today, run this marathon with us, and let's get through these hurdles together.
You talk about this process moving forward here. President Trump was asked today in the Oval Office, why not simply direct his Department of Justice to release these files now? What would your message be to the administration on that? Amanda, Sky, either one of you.
I think it's really difficult. It's a twofold thing with the administration. I feel like we've gone through this process of gaslighting and the back and forth, and it's really hard to trust the things that they say. I think we're looking to them for action. Actions are going to speak volumes more than anything else. And it's in your power to do the right thing. So if you wanted this to be released, then you would just do it. I think we are looking elsewhere for the hand of help right now. It would be surprising. It would be a pleasant surprise to see this administration really back survivors and release the files and do the right thing. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be naive to expect that to happen. I would love to be pleasantly surprised.
We have also talked before about Ghislaine Maxwell, who is obviously serving her sentence, and some form of leniency or clemency has not been ruled out. The president, again, I don't know if we've talked since then, just recently, again was asked about it and again did not rule that out. How do you see that?
It's truly a slap in the face to us and to so many survivors out there. The truth is, like, the UK and the king can strip his brother of the prince title, but our own president can't rule out a somebody who's been convicted of sex trafficking minors. That's the conversation we're having. I think it's disgusting that she's she's playing with puppies in her prison, and you have guards now coming out publicly saying, "I'm tired of serving her like she's some type of celebrity inside of there." She's not a celebrity. She's convicted of sex trafficking minors, including my sister.
One of the things that you two and so many, as you say, who Virginia called her survivor sisters, have been pushing for is the release of more information. Obviously, this is what's happened today is a step closer to that. Are you confident that ultimately these files will be released, Skye?
We're hopeful. They've had them in their possession for a very long time. We hope that they are very careful with the survivors' names. They've been a little reckless recently, especially with the unredaction of our own sisters' names in some of the files coming out. I think they need to make sure they're protecting the survivors first, but make sure we're not protecting the predators. We have to have them released and completely unredacted to the people that would have been involved. And we know for a fact there's videos. My sister was led to the very room where Jeffrey Epstein had shown that he can see everybody in every room. He was a master manipulator. And so we are hopeful. I think it's time for true accountability, and that's what we won't stop. The survivor sisters won't stop until we get that.
Before I let you go, I know that this has been an incredibly difficult year on a lot of fronts for both of you, with the loss of Virginia and with this advocacy that you have been doing over the course of so many months. How are you? How are you doing through all this?
You're the first person to ask that question, actually. It depends on the day. There are moments, and grief isn't singular. There are moments where it's so heavy and it's so deep. We miss her so much. But then there are days that we get relief with days like this, and just speaking to her survivor sisters, having that connection and being with family and remembering her in the best way. I think the grief journey will never really be over for us.
You think about her all the time, I know.
Oh, yeah, every day.
Especially today?
Oh, man, she is screaming today. Whatever button she's pressing from the other side, she's still fighting with her survivor sisters, just maybe not here in the physical.
Skye and Amanda Roberts, thank you so much for being with us. I know you've had a lot on your plate today and over the last couple of months. We really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.